Many of the nation's children have been at home since March when the pandemic hit the country. Since then, some experts have expressed fear that this could increase children's exposure to child abuse, coupled with the possibility of an increase in unplanned pregnancies, unsafe abortions, and HIV/AIDS infection rates. According to HIV/AIDS officer at the United Nations Population Fund, Sub-Regional Office for the Caribbean Denise Chavans, the issue of adolescent sexual reproductive health ought to be prioritized if there is to be a remarkable reduction in unintended pregnancies, unsafe abortions, and HIV/AIDS infection rates. Dr. Chavans is suggesting that Jamaica designs an intervention that calculates the different categories of vulnerable groups, likewise their sexual orientation and gender identities. Given that Jamaica is reported as one of the countries with the highest adolescent pregnancy rate in Latin America and the Caribbean, she cautions that the indefinite closure of schools due to the COVID-19 pandemic could result in an increase in sexual activities by adolescents. It's why Dr. Chavans has outlined suggestions to discourage teenagers from engaging in early sexual activities.
We can also fix it by protecting and empowering our adolescent girls and boys by focusing on health and family life education with a focus on life-based skills that will address the issues of sexuality so that young people are able to protect themselves, they're able to resist sexual grooming, they're able to be informed. What is also going to be important under the Spotlight Initiative that is funded by the European Union and the United Nations, we are going to be scaling up HFLE in schools.
And Dr. Chavan shared data on adolescent pregnancies, which she says requires an update.
18% of all live births in Jamaica are to adolescent girls, and 67% of those pregnancies were mistimed. 15% were unwanted pregnancies, only 18% were planned. And for many of those adolescents who had ever been pregnant, they became pregnant for the first time while in school.
She was speaking Monday on TVJ's Smile Jamaica program. Kimberly Broderick, Frontline News.